start. So good. So dirty. It's been a while since you've seen this guy. Oh, look how big he is now. So big. So big. As you can see, Rocky has become quite large. Get out of here. Such an idiot. Well, this video is about the 67 Mustang that I ended up building. It originally had a 289 in it, and it got rod knock, which is like the end of all ends when it comes to engines, which sucks. But we got a 302 with some 289 heads and rebuilt the AOD, and this is that video of me installing it all and making it work and bringing it to fruition. And now it's a lovely car and I love it. But this took me about a month to film and complete because I was just waiting on parts and stuff like that. And I am so happy that it's done and it's driving great. But this video is for you guys. And I know I don't really have that many followers or anything, but every single one of you that have subscribed to me and do watch my videos, thank you. I appreciate it. It means a lot. I don't really know what I'm doing, trying to get better, but it's kind of a one day at a time thing. So enjoy. Alright guys, sorry for the whole load of time lapses, just turning the camera on and off to film every little bit. It kind of distracts my focus, so I try to stick to time lapses and then I'll do little video updates as I go. Anyway, I just finished prepping, cleaning, scrubbing, painting the engine bay, so it looks pretty good now, but no rust. Nice and glossy, and the transmission's out. That was fun. So I gotta bring that to a transmission shop and get the new input shaft, the solid input shaft, pressed in, and then once that's done, I can get the converter on the engine, mount up the transmission. I think I might put the transmission back in first and then put the engine in, just so I don't have to disassemble the front end here, because I don't think I can get it high enough, like at an angle, to get the engine into, with the transmission into the car. I think that'd be too difficult and I don't want to risk damaging anything. Anyway, just wanted to give you guys an update, but that's it.
Are you taking pictures?
Yeah, I'm documenting the whole thing on YouTube. Yeah. So all focused? Okay, cool. So after some finagling and wiggling around, I managed to gently get this 302 into this Mustang. Wasn't too bad. The headers are kind of weird because it's such a tight space, but it didn't go badly. Anyway, so right now the engine's sitting on the mount and bolted up, so it's by itself in the car, but the engine is tilted back like this. If you have the car like this, the engine's tilted back because there is no transmission or driveline hooked up to it yet. The transmission, which we got rebuilt, this AOD, we need some special like hardened bolts for the converter, You can't just go to Crappy Tire and buy some bolts, because that stuff will shred to pieces, and that'll just cause huge issues. So just wait until Monday, picking up those bolts, and then hopefully after Monday I get the transmission in, and if I got some time, maybe I'll try finishing up the wiring, but I'm hoping by Tuesday that we get this started. So today is Saturday. Today's Saturday, so 4 days. So anyway, I hit you back up when I got another update, but there it is. Forgot I need to put this on fucking time lapse. This is where we're at. We have gotten the torque converter in, all bolted in, torqued up, bolted in. And then we got the transmission in, which is the next step, which is good. And make sure that all lined up properly. Got the drive line, the drive shaft, everything's all back together. So this is where we currently are. Now what I'm going to be doing today is the wiring, and I have to make sure I put in that TV cable. The TV cable is like a throttle valve adjustment for the AOD transmission, and like I said, it's an older transmission from like the 80s, and you gotta make sure that it has no slack, no tension when it's at idle, so that when you're speeding up, it opens the valve and helps more fluid pump through, I think. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but I know it needs to be set up right, because if it isn't, your transmission will go bye-bye in like 5 minutes. It's pretty bad. It's gonna take me a bit longer to do the wiring. I'm not just like throwing it in there and trying to be neat. I don't want it to look like ass. So, yeah, it might take me a bit. That's why I say the day. But hopefully by the end, we'll get started. I feel like this view will be more than sufficient for this YouTube video. Might make a good thumbnail too. Just kind of like one of those. Oh yeah, it's looking pretty nice down there. I'll make a run. Okay, real quick, it's time for honesty hour. Originally I wasn't gonna put this in, but then I thought, did I really make this an authentic video? I decided to put it in. Anyway, got it all bolted up, got all the fluid in it, went to crank it, wouldn't crank, went to manually crank it, wouldn't budge. Yeah, so I didn't seek the torque converter in the transmission properly, so I gotta take the transmission back out. Kind of disappointed, really wanted to start it today. I don't know if I can, because I have to see whether it damaged it or not. It's not a huge problem, maybe cost 200 bucks, but still, that sucks, man. I've taken transmissions off and put them on so many times, and you know, sometimes you just, mistakes happen. So anyway, that's the delay, but keep going, mistakes happen. Okay, so it's been like a day or two. Haven't been able to get back to this beauty yet. In fact, let's take some. Look at this. Nice. So pretty. Anyway, what I was saying, I haven't been able to get back to this beauty yet because, almost died. Jesus. I had a bit of a wiring issue. So I wasn't aware that there were several different kinds of distributors, and one of the distributors I found out is there's like a pulse pickup one or whatever, and then there's a magnetic pickup, and I was trying to use the way that it was set up before, which I believe was a pulse pickup, and I will correct myself on this pulse pickup thing because I'm pretty sure that's not the term for it. Definitely wrong. It's called a Petronix distributor, but it's a 2-wire distributor. This one was 3. It has a black and violet, black and orange, and a black. Black is useless, so I just grounded it out. But as soon as I hooked that up, because I've been trying to start it and it wasn't starting, I couldn't figure out why, like the MSD box wasn't turning on. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So, give this a little click. So dirty. But yeah, got it started. Now all I gotta do is I gotta clean up some of this wiring. Well, these are just like test wires. I had to make sure that the setup that I was gonna run would work, and now I gotta take it all apart and I gotta clean it all up so it doesn't look like crap. I got my shrink wrap, connectors, I got everything I need. So I'm just gonna do a couple final tests to make sure that it works every time flawlessly, and then I will take it apart and I will rewire everything, put it all back together, tuck it away neatly, hide it, probably hiding it in the sheathing, and then get this mounted back up on the wall, and then start wiping this thing down and taking it out for a drive. That's the plan. Put on a time lapse. Let's go for a little drive along. Set you up on here somehow. Some way, somehow. Yeah, something like that. Alright. Probably gonna shake like crazy, but I don't really got anything else to hold you on to, so. Sorry. Yeah. Instant start. So good. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. This is why you don't do shitty wiring. You shitty wiring, shitty things happen. You do good wiring, non-shitty things happen. It's nice. Every time. Every time. Alright. Go, and then after this it's just like aesthetic stuff.